Good. I remember the moment my mother saw us. I could feel my dad tensing up. He had carelessly left the door open that night when he came in to molest me. She saw him, his hands violating my 14-year-old body as I lay petrified in sweaty sheets. He tried to invite her in as if nothing was happening, but it was too late. She had seen that something was wrong. She confronted him that night and he admitted that he had a problem. "I'm sick," he told her. "I'm sick. I'm sick." I'm told he curled up in the fetal position and cried the whole night long. First, my mom had my dad talk to the bishop, who then called Child Protective Services, who then called the police. But my dad lied to the police. He told them he had only touched me a few times, when really he had molested me for the majority of my life. I lied too because I love my dad and I knew that that's what my family wanted me to do. I spared my dad a lifetime of prison, but I was not able to spare him from the shame of his inflictions. My dad had been a popular Spanish teacher and a member of the bishopric. He happened to be at the high school when the police arrested him, so his story made the news. The reporters had a field day. "We don't know if the victim is male or female, only that they are leaving the state." And I did. We packed up and moved to Utah. My dad served 1 month of jail time, and then he joined us. They told me to be quiet about what had happened, and I complied. I held my suffering deep inside. Trauma can take a while to manifest. For years, I seemed all right. I stayed active in high school. I managed to get into BYU. I felt far more sorry for my father than I did for me. I even wrote a song to convey my mercy. It's called "The Sinner." The Sinner is about the woman who washed Christ's feet with her tears. The Pharisees judged her, but Christ loved her. And I wanted people to know that making the worst mistake doesn't make you the worst person. Like the priest in Les Mis, I wanted the world to pardon and forgive. The song has come to mean more over time. It's not just about my father's suffering, it's about mine. As the years continued, my affliction increased. My confidence diminished. I could never sleep. I lost jobs. I lost friends. I lost my identity to a raging nymphomaniac whose torment knew no end. From the depths of my childhood hurt, these dark entities began to emerge. But even with all these altars, I was alone. My family loved me, but they took my father's side. So I felt I had no home. You see, my dad is an upstanding member of the church. I'm an apostate, wild and cursed by iniquity. That's what my family prefers to believe. I sing today in hopes that they'll hear me. I sing today asking that mercy for oppressors be mirrored by a proper atonement for wrongdoing. Not just an apology, but acknowledging and compensating for the damages that accrue from childhood abuse. Let the rhetoric change. Let us mitigate shame. Your daughters aren't whores. They are victims of wars that rage in the heads of men too repressed to keep going. Do not scourge, then blame your hurt for showing.